title must go. Neil Sean lambasted Meghan, just cable TV actress, dragged Duchess title through the mud. The incendiary comments were made by commentator Neil Sean, who lambasted Meghan Markle after she introduced herself as the Duchess of Sussex on a YouTube channel for children's stories where she read from her picture book The Bench. In the video, filmed for Brightly Story Time, the Duchess says, "Hi and welcome to Brightly Story Time. I am Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and today I am going to read to you my book called The Bench." She proceeds to read the book, which is only 169 words long. And at the end of the clip, the Duchess of Sussex can be seen closing the book, explaining, "I hope you enjoyed The Bench, I loved being able to share it with you." She adds, "And now I hope you're able to go and find your own special bench, or chair, or little quiet nook. Just a place that means something to you that you can share with someone you love." But the comments sparked a frustrated backlash from royal expert Mr. Sean, who speculated as to why the Duchess introduced herself in such a way. He slammed, "This of course is a woman who claims that, as ever, titles mean nothing." Then a scathing takedown. Mr. Sean went on to claim that without that title the Duchess of Sussex's publishers, Penguin Random House, would simply not have signed her. He slammed, "Because she would have just been another cable TV actress." Mr. Sean is not the first to point the issue of the title out, as Twitter users voiced their own feelings towards the Duchess' actions. Commenting on the video, one user named Debbie slammed, "Thought I'd take a look. At the beginning of it I'm Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, switched off right there. Who introduces themselves as Duchess to kids, like they care?" Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have built an isolated world for themselves and are desperate to control the narrative, a royal author has claimed. The couple stepped down as senior royals last year and are now living in California with their two children Archie and Lilibet. Harry is seemingly at odds with both his older brother PrinceWilliam and father PrinceCharles, who he accused of cutting him off financially and said he stopped taking his calls. Meanwhile, Meghan has a rocky relationship with her father Thomas, who has never met his two grandchildren. The pair have not spoken for almost 4 years after it emerged he staged a photo shoot with paparazzi just before her wedding to Harry. In a recent interview on Good Morning Britain, Thomas branded her childish and silly and said he would keep speaking to the media until he hears from her. And now biographer Tom Bower, who is currently researching and writing a book about Meghan, claims they are alienating their families. He told, "Harry and Meghan have totally isolated themselves. They seem to think they will be stronger by cutting people out, but they're really just alienating their families. I think it's very sad for them both and their children. I believe Meghan is a very stubborn person, but I think eventually even she'll realize that this isolated world she and Harry have built for themselves was a poisonous choice. They seem so desperate to control the narrative that they can't risk anyone else influencing it, but this will simply cause more damage to them in the future, when their children grow up with no family around them." It was announced earlier this year that Bower was writing a book about Meghan that he says will tell the truth.